All right, you guys, it's time to have the conversation. It's time to pull the chairs up. It's time to be adults, and let's come in the room and let's do this thing like a roundtable discussion about the Detroit Lions, because the Lions got some big moves to make. Whether or not they're going to trade back, whether or not they are going to stay at the same position, what players do they feel like is a priority for them? Could they draft a quarterback later in the draft, or will they take a quarterback at all? Now, we know that there's a lot of talk about Malik Willis. He is one of the hottest quarterbacks in this draft. And definitely in my eyes, Malik Willis is the number one quarterback prospect for me. That's just my opinion. I feel that Malik Willis, I've got a chance to look at Kenny Pickett. I've got a chance to look at all the other guys. I feel that Malik Willis is the number one candidate, man. The dude has the arm. He has the talent. He's able to be a dual threat. But at the same time, I think a lot of Detroit Lions fans are questioning whether or not he has the football smarts or the accuracy or being able to go through his progressions and things of that nature. I definitely think that this is a smart kid. I wouldn't think that you would even attempt to draft the kid at number 2 if you didn't think that he could pick up the playbook or you didn't think that he had the smarts to be able to play the position. I definitely think that Malik Willis is box office. I've been talking about this kid for a very, very long time, and I'm talking about not even before everybody started talking about him, as far as with the Detroit Lions fans, but just having my eyes on him way before the Lions, this thing even came up with him actually being taken by the Lions. Now, at the end of the day, none of us know what the Lions are going to do with the draft pick. A lot of people want us to take the pass rush as the number 2. Some people say do not take Kyle Hamilton at number 2. What are you doing? You don't take a safety that high. It's all kind of talk and speculation on what the Lions should do. At the end of the day, the Lions are going to do what they feel is best for them, whether it's taking a pass rush at number 2 or it's ultimately getting their franchise quarterback. The Detroit Lions, yes, and I said it, they do need a franchise quarterback. Now, could you wait next year to get one? Yes, you could. You could wait till next year to get one. Could you take Malik Willis if you wanted to at number 2 overall? Yes, you could. I know a lot of people say that they want Malik Willis, but they don't want to take him at 2. They would rather have him at 32. You're not going to get Malik Willis at 32. You're not getting Malik Willis at 32. And I'm just keeping it raw, and I'm just keeping it a hundo. Malik Willis will not be there at 32. So don't go looking for Malik Willis at 32 because he's going to be MIA. He's going to be on another team, whether it be with the Pittsburgh Steelers, whether he be with the Carolina Panthers, the Washington Commanders, or even the Seattle Seahawks. He will have a home in that first round. All 32 teams went to the pro day to watch Malik Willis. So if that ain't telling you something, that's letting you know that all eyes are on Malik Willis. And I think that this kid is smart enough to be a quarterback in the National Football League. I'm not going to question his judgment on, some of the things that he makes, because he's going to make mistakes. All players make mistakes. Nobody is going to be 70 out of 70. Nobody's going to be 100 out of 100. That's not going to happen. That's not realistic. That's not real football. You don't even see that with the other quarterbacks in the NFL. They miss throws and all that type of stuff. And we're talking about veteran quarterbacks. You're not going to be perfect. No prospect in this draft is perfect. Everybody gets the boom or bust label put on them, and you have to understand that. Even Malik Willis, even the defensive ends, even the safety, everybody's going to get that boom or bust label put on them. Now, Malik, he is a guy that has already stated out of his mouth that he's willing to learn and sit back and learn. And that's what you want to hear if you are the Detroit Lions. Is this guy willing to sit back under golf and learn? Or does he want to be out on the field? Most people in Detroit don't want the quarterback because they feel like the quarterback needs to be out on the field right away. If you're taking somebody that high, then they need to be out on the field right away. And that's not necessarily true. They don't have to be on the field right away. It's a lot of quarterbacks that have been drafted high that they didn't get a chance to go out and perform day one. There's a lot of quarterbacks that have been taken really, really high that they had to wait their turn. And the same thing with Malik Willis. There's a lot of things that Malik has to work on. Footwork, mechanics, being accurate with the football, getting the football where it needs to be, knowing when to run and not to run. He has to learn. He has to learn that you need to slide in the NFL. You can't just be out there like Lamar and not sliding. And Lamar, even he still needs to learn that you need to slide. You need to get out of bounds so that you don't get hurt. Because those guys are looking to take your head off if you're a dual threat quarterback. So I just think that if Malik comes in with the notion of he wants to be great at passing and he wants to be able to run whenever he has the opportunity, because that's basically what you're looking for. You're looking for the quarterback to run, to make plays when a play is breaking down. That's why you want him to be able to extend a play with his legs. If a play breaks down, the pocket collapse, I don't want the quarterback sitting back there taking a sack. If he can get 10 or 15 yards, hey, let's roll with that. And I think that that's just something that we need to look at as fans. We all got our favorite players, guys. We all got the people that we think that the Lions should draft. Whether you like the defensive end, George K, Kalafagis, whatever his name. I can't even say this kid's name, but if you like George K, if you like Boye Mafe, if you like Cam Thomas, if you like Jermaine Johnson, everybody has their own personalities that they like and who they think that the Lions should pick. But at the end of the day, it's not our job. It's not our job to say what the Lions are going to do, because we don't hold that. We can't make anything happen. All we are is fans speculating on what our team needs. Some of us feel like, yes, I would go Malik Willis. Some of us feel like, no, I would go with a safety, Kyle Hamilton, or I'm going with the pass rush. To each his own. Whatever you think that the Detroiters are going to do, we'll see on draft day. We'll see if they stay at number 2 or they decide to slide back and draft somebody later in the draft. Whatever the Lions decide to do, we don't know yet. But what I do know is that this kid, Malik Willis, has talent. And you can't deny it. You can't deny it. You can deny it all you want. You cannot deny it. This kid got talent, man. Malik Willis is a talented guy. And he's raw. You can't deny that Malik Willis got the arm strength. You can't deny it. Of course, every quarterback is going to look good in the combine or in the pro day because they're not throwing under pressure. But at the same time, you got to give the kid some type of respect, Detroit. You don't have any talent in Detroit. And you're saying, no, don't draft Malik Willis. We don't want him. No. When you don't have any talent. You have no talent, zero talent. The guys that you have, they make plays, but they're not playmakers. When are we going to realize that this team needs talent? The Detroit Lions will not go anywhere until we get some talent on this team. Guys that can make plays at a consistent level. And I'm talking about every Sunday. I ain't talking about every blue moon. I'm talking about every Sunday, depending on the guy to make a play. The Lions got big. They got a lot of big decisions to make. They got a lot of decisions to make on what they're going to do. And I know we all got our own opinions, man. And I respect everybody's opinion. Just like I'm hoping that you will respect my opinion. It's just an opinion. That's all that it is. It's not facts because none of us know who they're going to get. I can't tell you that we're going to get Kyle Hamilton because I don't know. I can't tell you that we're going to get Aiden Hutchinson or Kayvon Thibodeau because I don't know. Only thing I can do as a fan is speculate what the Lions should do. But I'm telling you, out of those 9 picks, they got to come back with some talent. That's all I'm telling you. That's all I'm trying to get you to understand. And that's the only message that I'm trying to convey to you, Detroit Lions fans, is that this team needs talent. You know in your heart of hearts that this team has no talent. You know that. I don't know why we argue with each other. Why? When we know that the common denominator in the room is winning football games. We know that the common denominator is that the Lions need talent. Why are we shooing away talent when we need it? If they decide to shock the world and draft Malik Willis at number 2 overall, I'm not going to be mad about it. If the rest of the picks, if you just grab another one more receiver and the rest of the guys in the draft is all defensive guys, I'm cool with that. But I'm not telling you to go out and draft all defense. I would not tell you that. Yes, the defense needs to be built up. I understand that. We've been building the defense for a while. We've been making a lot of selections as far as getting guys on the line. We've been drafting a lot of linebackers that have not been panning out. Come on, guys. Should I say their names? Tavai? Jared Davis? Come on, guys. We need talent on this roster, man. And if the Detroit Lions want to do anything that's going to make them a relevant franchise, they're going to have to go out and get talent, bro. Malik Willis is box office, man. I just don't want Malik Willis just because he's able to run. I want him to be a quarterback. I want him to stand in the pocket and deliver the football. I only want him to run when he needs to run. I'm not saying that the man got to run on every single play and be a running back quarterback. I'm not asking him to do that. I just think that Malik Willis could possibly be the franchise quarterback. I think that. That's just my opinion. You may feel that he's not, and that's okay. I respect your opinion because you may feel that Aiden Hutchinson is the guy. I respect that. And if we go with Aiden Hutchinson, guess what? I respect it. If we go with Kayvon Thibodeau, guess what? I respect it, Detroit. But you can't knock anybody else just because they may like Malik Willis. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Some people might like Michael Jordan. Somebody else might like Kobe Bryant. Another person may like LeBron. Another person may like Kevin Durant. You can't knock those people for who they like. That's just your personal preference. So what I'm saying is Malik Willis has the talent and the intangibles to be a superstar quarterback. He does have the intangibles. Now, putting it together on Sunday, that's something that he's going to have to do. He's going to have to learn the playbook. He's going to have to burn the midnight oil. Not us, but him. He's the one that's going to be making the money. So Detroit, hear me out, man. Just hear me out. We got to find talent in this draft. We got to go out and get the guys that got that Detroit swagger. Guys that want to see Detroit win. And if you Malik Willis, you should be doing everything you can to be a top 5 selection. Why wouldn't you be? I know if I was in Malik Willis' shoe, I'll be trying to be a top 5 selection. So I ain't knocking Malik Willis for trying to be taken early. I'm not knocking the kid for that. The talent is there. The arm is there. The legs is there. Now, only thing that people are questioning is he smart enough to play the position? And I believe that he is. And that's just me personally. I believe that Malik Willis is smart enough to be an NFL quarterback. I don't think that he's a wide receiver. I don't think he's a running back. I think that this kid is a quarterback. And that's just my opinion. And I just got to give it to you raw. It's my opinion. And I definitely think that he could be a franchise quarterback. It's there. The talent is there. I don't care about him being 6 foot. That doesn't matter. If Kyler Murray has been a 2-time Pro Bowler at only 5'10", come on, man. We just making up excuses for height. I ain't worried about the height. I'm worried about the intangibles and what he brings on Sunday. And can he learn the playbook? And can he be a guy that's going to be reliable to be able to take over in the future? Because Jared Goff turn is right now. Jared Goff is auditioning right now. But can Malik Willis or anyone else come up to challenge a Jared Goff? Because you know Tim Boyle and David Blah will not be able to challenge Jared Goff. So I'm just keeping it a hundo with you guys. Make sure you subscribe to Raw Detroit. And that's a deep dive look at one quarterback, Malik Willis. Peace.